Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode here on Who Dat Dare Ranch. Who Dare Ranch. That's it. So, following on from the previous episode, we're combining this field 23. It's corn, and we've got a couple of courses set up to kind of give us an hand. This one's just on the normal AI vehicle extension, so he'll just plod off and do his own thing. Nice John Deere there. And then we've got the John Deere there, which is going to hopefully unload, which it does. So that's good. And then when he's full enough, he will go and offload there. So we'll leave them to it, but what I want to make sure is I just want to make sure that he gets out of the way of this one before they carry on and continue to harvest. Still got a fair chunk on the field left, as you guys can see there. Oh, what is he doing? These guys have all gone wrong. Where are you going? Do you know, I wish... How hard would it be to just make a hired worker system that works? In fact, let's try this. Turn that one off. Let's go this one. I don't want to bring up Steam. We'll do that and go OK. Of course, we will have to do that again to bring the hood back. Oh wow, he's found his way back. That's that's quite amazing. In fact, what we're going to have to do here, everyone, is kind of straighten this back up again. Don't know how the best way to do this. Quick run along here. So if we pick up that one, we just follow this one all the way to the edge. Yeah, it should do. Well, that should hopefully give us a straight enough line, although it might not work, it might work, who knows, we'll see. So yeah, welcome back to another episode. So we'll leave them to do their thing now. If they get stuck, they get stuck. We will come and sort them out in a bit. This guy's finished slurry spreading field 12. So that's all done. So we can pretty much find somewhere to store this for the time being. So yeah, you guys are probably wondering why I've not been live streaming the last few days. Well, I've started my new shift at work this week. Yesterday being the official first day. And today's been my second. And basically what these days entail is me getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning, having some breakfast, having a coffee, and then getting myself ready to then set off to work for 5:30 every morning. The good thing is I do get out between 2:30 and 3 o'clock ish, somewhere around there, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, so I've basically just been giving myself a bit of a break. You know, just a couple of days off just to kind of regather myself and let my body kind of sort itself out. And, you know, obviously with it being school holidays and things as well, for most people, spend some time with my daughter, which was nice. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go off and set this guy up to go and cultivate the field that we've ploughed and sprayed with slurry. So that should then give us, like, hopefully another... I don't know why it doesn't count that bit in, but if you notice, it does it all. But we'll see what happens when we get out there. Didn't do that. Okay, so this is the 8R. And walk up to it. There you go, that's better. Climb inside it, don't we? Awesome. So we can start him up. And we can make our way over to that field. Now we're going to use Courseplay. Now for those of you that don't already know, Courseplay is now on the mod hub for Farm Simulator. So you guys, so everybody can go and download it and give it a try. It's a lot easier this way as to the way that it used to be, where you had to go and kind of find it on like GitHub, and then you had to make the like zip file and everything yourself, and there was other ways of getting it, but the best way I found was through GitHub, and we did it that way. But now obviously Farming Simulator, I put it on the mod hub, which is awesome. Good job, well done Giants, thank you for that. So hopefully that means that if there's any more updates to come to the mod, we can just get the updates from that screen, so from the mod hub, so that's awesome. Because yeah, it's kind of difficult unless you follow the threads of Courseplay and the creators and things like that on, you know, in the relative sites and things. You won't really know if there's an update or anything like that to the actual the mod itself, unless you hear it from another player that's using it, that knows about it, that's done it, that kind of thing. So this way it's nice, it'll be up to date most of the time, it'll tell you if it needs to be updated, all that kind of thing, so that's good. So this is our field here on the right hand side. As you guys can see, it's nice and dark because it's been sprayed. We'll come in here. Okay, so I think with this one we'll pretty much do like maybe 2 headlands, and then we'll do the rest. I'll bring the map up so that I know where we are. We want to be in field work mode, which is this one here. Go over to your course generation, field 12, that one. Is it a 12 meter, the Lemkin? It is as well. 12 meters. Starting location will be southeast. Going west. Return to first point, not to worry. We'll do 1 headland. And to make it look nice, we'll do the insides before the headland. Headland corners. What does that mean? I don't know what headland corners means. That's new. But anyway, generate the course. Nearest. Next closest waypoint. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nearest waypoint, first waypoint. So yeah, there is a few little new touches to the to Courseplay, which is nice. But obviously, I'll have to figure them out as we go. Turn on the field activated. Opposite turn direction, last couple of lanes. Yeah, okay. That's activated. Drive control setting, automatic, four-wheel drive, and forward diff on for field work. Then you can have rear diff, you can have both diffs. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice new little touch. We'll save that for the time being, and click off there. And as you can see, there we go. We are now doing the first pass. So he should now go to the edge of the field, or to the edge of the pass, and then like reverse a little bit and then do his turn so that he stays within the field itself. Just bring that up. He should go along to the edge and then reverse a little bit, then turn round and then reverse and then carry on, and he kind of does that all the way around. Yeah, it is a bit slower that way, but you know, I'm not really counting. I mean, it's telling us that we've got 11 minutes. I suppose that's not too bad. But I can't see, you know, it taking much longer than that. So you can get rid of that. But if you ever in here, obviously I can't do it now. But when you've got a course, before you actually hit that button, there should be like a little button that comes up here. It's like an eye, kind of similar to that. But that's the course, that tells you what the course is. This one here actually gives you the field boundaries, so you know exactly what field you're working on and that kind of thing. So as you see, he's reversed back, he'll drop his cultivator and off he goes. Okay, so that's gone up to 24 minutes now. I suppose doing all the turning and things, what if we were to do it like this? Turn on the field deactivated. Let's see what happens when he does that. Because now this should allow him to go and then just make a straight turn and come back on himself. But that's all if, you know, if, alright. Helper I is nearly a full grain tank. That's at 80. Now theoretically, the John Deere right at the top, 7R, he's got corn in the back of him. He should now go and find him. I mean, okay, doing the turning off the field like this, yeah, it's okay if you've got the space. But for your tight ones, it's best to just leave it activated, which is what we all gonna do. So we'll leave him to do his thing. We're gonna go over to this guy. This one here. We're gonna request the driver. And now, you see up here, that's the one that we were talking about with the corn at the back. He's now transporting, he's there. He's now coming towards us at 14.9 miles an hour in an easterly direction. For those of you who are wondering what those like coordinates are, I don't know what the C is. Not too sure. But that E's east, W is west. Obviously, and now we're kind of going in an easterly direction slightly. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't want that to happen. Why has he stopped? What's he blocked by? Can we carry on? No? Not 80, it's 90%. Oh. What level did I set him to go to start? Drive on at 90, so we're gonna only be at like 60, maybe 70%. The green number there is the combine. That's the fill level of the combine harvester. Okay, so now he's done there. This one should now kind of just... Why are you driving to waypoint? I told you to drive on. Drive now. What's this guy doing? He's on drugs. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Why is my harvester not working? The John Deere is not blocked. The John Deere is not blocked. Oh, I hate hired work sometimes in this game. Why is that on? Why is it? I actually hate this game sometimes. I really do. It hasn't set the pipe. Just trying to figure out this guy here, guys. I don't know why they're going all weird and stuff. I just don't understand it at all. Now he's just gonna... Again, cosplay is fantastic, but when it doesn't work, it's an absolute pain. And now it's kind of showing me up, because I've set it to drive a certain course, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't do it. Come on, cosplay. Not better than this. You're a lot better than this. Actually annoyed with it. But anyway, I suppose that's just the way it is, isn't it? It either works or it doesn't. And I like the whole cosplay approach. Just that it can be a bit annoying when it doesn't work. Frustrating. Like if it never did, if it never worked the way it's supposed to do, then why have it? So that's the pipe down a bit more now, so that's better. Good, so he's gonna work. Go and see where he's at. He's turning on the field again. How long have we got here? 17 minutes for that guy. You know, that's not too bad. What fertilizer state are we on now? Okay, so we're still on the same. Be interesting to see what happens when we get to that chunk down there. Like I said, I have no idea why it's not done that part. Cosplay missed it. I'm gonna blame cosplay. But yeah. Apart from that, I've been playing a different game for the last couple of days to just kind of get myself away from Farm Sim a little bit, and I've dragged Lewis and Adam with me on my adventure. And the adventure is like simulation of racing driving. Myself and Lewis have got a subscription to iRacing, but I just haven't built up the courage yet to get in the car and actually do a proper race, because you have like licenses and safety ratings and everything else that you've got to comply to, and I just want to have fun. Yeah, I know it can be, that's fun in some people's minds, but there's fun and then there's serious. I mean, it's like the first couple of races that you do, you know, you're in there with like professionals and they're flying around the track at God knows how fast, and then there's us trying to just stay on the track and complete the race, and they're kicking off with us and everything, saying that we shouldn't be there and that. And it's kind of like, I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, this is the rookie race. Why are you in the race? Shouldn't you be in like your professional league race or your license race that you're supposed to be in, instead of coming back here? Yeah, I understand you want to drive the small cars and, you know, the proper little go-kart kind of cars, but I don't know, do it on another one. Do you have to, does it have to be done on the same ones as like all the rookies trying to fight it out to kind of gain their safety rating and to get their license up? So that's kind of been putting myself and Lewis off for doing a race on there. I then found another one on Steam, which is actually free, and it's called Race Room Experience, or Race Room Racing Experience, and that game is just epic on all proportions. It's free to download. Obviously, if you want all the other like fancy cars and tracks and things, you've got to pay for that. Although we just stick to the free sessions, the free version rather. You get about 6 or 7 different laps, tracks to choose from, maybe a bit more, maybe 10. You get a decent selection of vehicles, some really nice ones, Silhouette series, or you can go to like the Hill Climb series. But yeah, it's a good game, good laugh. Struggling to get the server working for it, because if you can do like a dedicated server through Steam. I've managed to sort the server to the point where it's there and people like I can join the server. But if like Lewis was to join my server, for instance, he can't. It comes back saying server non-responsive or something like that. No response from the server. So it's frustrating, and then I'm the one that's driving around the track on the server, so I'm thinking, well, why can't he get it if, you know, if I'm on it? It must be working. I don't know. And we tried troubleshooting it a little bit, but we couldn't come up with any kind of decent answer why, so we kind of just joined another racing one and tried our luck at that. But again, that's quite tricky as well, because you got like professional racing drivers that come onto that game. Can be a bit frustrating at times, especially when you just want to do your own thing and, you know, just kind of get on with it, but then you're having to watch out constantly because people, you know, are trying to drive like superstars, or they're trying to drive like idiots, and then obviously it kills everybody else because, you know, we can't physically do anything about it. You know, we don't know the best lines on the track, we don't know any of that kind of stuff. You know, we're still learning. Everyone's had to get to that point before, or everyone's been at that same point before. But I think it might just be a case of, you know, screw it. You know, I'm only planning to have iRacing for a month because, like I said, it seems to be a little bit over the top for what it, you know, what I'm intending to use it for. Whereas Race Room's perfect. If I want to go out and buy, you know, like a popular track like Nürburgring or something, you can do. And you can go out and you can spend €3 or €4 on it and you can download it. It might be even more, I'm not too sure, but again, with cars as well. You know, but I suppose there might be something like in a Steam sale one day where you could get like a bundle of different cars and tracks for a specific price. I don't know. I've not really looked into it because when I last played that game, my steering wheel wasn't supported by it, so it didn't pick up the steering wheel, and it's a game that you need to have a steering wheel. So obviously that's why I left it, but obviously now I tried it again and it's working, so that's always a good thing. So I've been driving around on the steering wheel on the track, and yeah, it's good fun. It's a right laugh. Lewis and them can't seem to keep up with me, you know, brilliantly, but they do What are you dancing for now? Stupid combine. You know, it's a good laugh. What are you doing? Alright, okay. I don't want it to do that kind of turn. But I think this is on... Yeah, this is just normal helper. It isn't IA helper or anything. But to be quite honest, that's just terrible. It misses that little bit every single time. Anyway. I'm not too bothered about that little bit. So yeah, we've not really done too much in this episode apart from kind of sort out course play a little bit, get it working. We've set up the course. In fact, we need to save this course. So this is field 12 meter cultivate. Field 12 meter cultivate. Go. That's that one done. What we can do here is we can make a new folder and we'll call this field 12, and then what you can do is you can actually move all the field 12 courses into field 12 folder. By doing this, you click the little box at the end here, the little folder, and that's move to folder. So you click on it, and then you just click on the move to folder again down there, and it's done. So you don't even have to move your mouse. Click, 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 click. Now because we've got field 23, you go new folder, field 23, and then you got field 23 there, and you go that one to that one, that one to that one, that one to that one. Now if you click, if you want to see where all the courses have gone, there's the little populate buttons there, and there's your courses all neatly within your folder. So it's kind of one of those, if you've got hundreds of courses, which, you know, some of my save games have got a fair few courses on them. You know, you can be sat here scrolling until you get through the different ones, before you get to the end. So that's how you make the new things like that. So if you're wondering why I've gone and done the ups and downs before the headland, well, I've always thought to myself, if you do all the nitty gritty stuff first and then finish off with a neat headland, the field just looks a lot neater. You don't have all the little missing bits or the little tire tracks or anything like that. It's all kind of been recultivated back in again. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to live stream tonight, if I'm going to live stream tonight. Why is he in traffic now? I don't see how that's in traffic. Okay, so what we can do is we just kind of take that a little bit wider. I don't know why. Like I say, cosplay is one of those, you just play with it, get used to it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You just keep trying. We just keep trying. We're back on this one, so we don't have that much longer on this one, I don't think. Yeah, about 8 minutes, so that's not too bad. But I think what we'll do is we'll probably stop there, guys, and we can always look at picking it up from here again. We'll see. Screenshot. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon, or this evening, or this tomorrow morning, or this morning, whatever you guys want to call it, on a American-based map called Who Dat Ranch, and yeah, A nice map so far. I like the fields. The field sizes are decent. What we like. Cosplay is what kind of working, you can say. It's kind of working. But apart from that, that's about it. So until the next episode, everybody, take care as always, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow or the day after. It should be tomorrow with another episode. Please guys, let me know down below in the comments if you guys think I should do a different map, so chop it up, so this map one day and a map another day, and then, you know, just kind of alternate between the two that we choose, like this one and another one. I was thinking about doing UMRV, but I have been live streaming on that for a couple of episodes now, and I don't really want to kind of mix my single player in with that one. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, please guys, down below, leave a comment, let me know what map you guys want me to play. And yes, if West Coast is on there, I will give it a try and see what we can do. But you know, I might just do a few episodes on it, maybe 5 or 6. We'll see. But again guys, I've been rabbiting on about nothing again. So until next time guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Instead, smash it. And if you're new to the community, please subscribe and all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next episode. Or I will see you on the next episode. Not we, I. Until then, take care. Bye!